Desire exists only as long as we possess a human physical body. Unlike animals, humans are beings where the soul is fused with and operates through a physical body. Therefore, without the body, desire simply does not arise. It's a question posed specifically to humanity. In the past, when knowledge was underdeveloped, desire was necessary to drive constant development. Today, however, knowledge is abundant, and we have entered a time to refine and organize desire. Once our cycle of reincarnation as humans ends, desire disappears as well. If this life is your last human life, you need to resolve all your lingering questions. If questions remain, you'll find yourself needing to return again as a human. When the answers to these philosophical questions are found, the reason for reincarnation disappears. Just as nothing in the operation of the universe happens without reason, coming to this world as a human carries a specific purpose and mission. When we pursue something, it is ultimately because our soul is not yet complete and remains insufficient. The physical body can replenish its energy through food, but the soul, which is non-physical energy, cannot. We take on a physical body and come to this special planet Earth in order to complete what is lacking in our soul. Up until now, we have focused only on acquiring knowledge for the sake of growth and development. But we have not learned the principles of nature. Knowledge is a human creation, whereas the law of nature is the fundamental principles that govern the universe. Because we haven't received education in these principles, we may be clever, but the density of our soul remains low, meaning the quality of energy is insufficient. This leads to limitations in our actions, and we get caught up in the logic of power, and our desires only grow larger. Filling this void is the purpose of truth education. Therefore, we must realize that the root cause of our incompleteness is not the body, but is the lack of soul energy. In a knowledge-based society, we are taught that desire should be restrained. However, if we simply suppress it without understanding the right answer, this eventually leads to even bigger trouble down the road. On the other hand, when we recognize our own deficiencies and use our current environment as a place of learning, we gain the strength to process and digest those desires ourselves. Blind suppression isn't the answer. When we reflect on the quality of our environment and build up what is lacking within us, problems begin to resolve themselves naturally. The future must be navigated through truth. If we remain stuck in the past, we cannot become the people society needs. We must engage in truth studies now, so that even with the full arrival of the AI era, we can still find our rightful place and function as human beings. Desire should not be viewed as something negative, but rather as a positive and developmental phenomenon. Because humans are spiritual beings, desire is inevitable and a very good form of energy. Desire that pursues self-interest is often seen as bad. However, all knowledge and energy begin from the individual sphere. When these individual interests are refined and brought together, they eventually become the public interest. Without self-interest, there is no progress. The true power to drive the public interest emerges only after sufficient development through self-interest. If self-interest is excluded from the beginning, nothing can be achieved. Self-interest comes first, and the public interest follows. Desire can never be satisfied by reality. The very definition of the word desire is not rooted in being satisfied with the status quo. We have grown by 70% through the accumulation of knowledge, and we have now entered the age of true philosophy and wisdom, where we engage with the remaining 30% that consists of the law of nature. Knowledge alone cannot unlock wisdom. Wisdom, which is a spiritual power, emerges only when we understand the law of nature and cultivate our character. The only time we can truly let go of desire is when we encounter truth and attain real awakening.
Key teaching points. 1. Desire only exists as long as we live in a human physical body. Unlike animals, humans are beings where the soul is fused with and operates through a physical body. Therefore, without the body, desire simply does not arise. 2. Desire arises because our soul is incomplete and lacks energy. The body can be replenished through food, but the soul can be replenished only through truth education. Therefore, the root of our incompleteness is not the body, but is the lack of soul energy. 3. Knowledge alone cannot unlock wisdom. Wisdom, which is a spiritual power, emerges only when we understand the law of nature and cultivate our character. The only time we can truly let go of desire is when we encounter truth and attain real awakening.